I just finished a VR workout that made me want to wrestle a bear. Apparently these things unleash my inner badass. Anyway, here are the 5 apps that made this Gen Xer fall in love with VR. Number 1, Supernatural Unreal Fitness. Let's start with the one that got me off the recliner when my gym membership couldn't. Supernatural makes exercise fun enough that I actually look forward to it. The intro tutorial takes like 2 minutes and boom, you're in. The boxing workouts are pretty intense, the baton workout's a little less murdery, and then there are some stretching and meditation exercises for when you just want a little more chill experience. The music selection is surprisingly broad and actually pretty amazing. I found a Metal Monsters playlist today with Metallica, Megadeth, Pantera, Danzig, basically my whole high school soundtrack. Yeah, 36 minutes, pro level, that workout beat me like a rented drunk! But at the end of it, I was ready to tip a truck. This app is the reason I believe that VR can make people like me feel alive again. I give it a 9 out of 10. My only request? More metal! And maybe customizable playlists too, please. Number 2, Puzzling Places. Now, let's bring the energy way down here. Puzzling Places is the app I go to when I want my brain to stop screaming for 5 minutes. It's relaxation disguised as productivity. Perfect for those moments when I'm stressed out but I'm not in the mood for a meltdown. You're just building these gorgeous 3D jigsaw puzzles. Temples, food trucks, cozy rooms. The options are almost endless. And it's quiet, calm. Nobody's teabagging anything. There is peace. And that little click when the final piece locks in, ooh, sweet dopamine. This app is basically my reset my nervous system button. It's also the one most likely to keep me going until the headset battery taps out. I give Puzzling Places a 9 out of 10. My only real gripe is that I can't find a quick way to get back to the last puzzle I was working on. That's kind of kept me from taking on some of the 100, 200, 400 piece puzzles. Otherwise, I'm totally hooked. Number 3, Epic Roller Coasters. I have not been on a roller coaster since my back surgery, and my doctor wants me to keep it that way. So I thought this app might scratch the itch. I had no freaking idea. This is not the sad little roller coaster sim I remember from Chuck E. Cheese. This is chaos. I am talking about flying over molten lava in a rickety minecart with pterodactyls and zombies tagging along for emotional support at 112 miles an hour kind of chaos. Haha. And no tickets, no lines, no teenagers throwing up in the trash cans. Just wild, stupid fun! I give it a 10 for 10. One note though, if you're worried about motion sickness, this might not be the first app you try. You might want to work with Puzzling Places or my next app. Number 5, TRIPP. This app is basically why I bought my MetaQuest 3S in the first place. TRIPP is basically meditation for people who are bad at meditation, which is me. My mind is like a chimp with a double espresso and a paintball gun. But TRIPP works. You get immersive breathing exercises, guided journeys, focus breaks, real tools for stress, burnout, and in my case, caregiving and work chaos. I gotta tell you, there was one time when doing a TRIPP meditation actually kept me from giving someone an ear beating. And that's something like kindness, right? A kinder, gentler Lee. TRIPP gets a 9 for 10. Namaste, y'all. Let's move on to number 5. The Climb 2. Now, I did not expect this one to hit as hard as it did. This app freaks your mind, people. I mean, I'm standing in my perfectly safe living room and I'm hanging off a cliff. My palms are sweaty. My knees are limp like mom's spaghetti. I'm throwing down Eminem rhymes and I just look down and I'm like, oh, this looks just a little bit too real, people. Whoo. Wow. The Climb 2 kind of feels like a throwback to the action movies I watched as a kid where people would actually dangle off a cliff like it was no big deal, and then they'd be totally fine in the next scene. Well, VR tricks your brain into thinking you can actually do that. 9 out of 10. Those are the 5 apps that made the cost and the tech aggravation worth it for some salty old Gen Xer from Ohio. If you're curious about VR, or you just want to watch me be mediocre at this in public, stick around. I mean, I can figure this stuff out. You're golden. Wondering what else is possible in VR? Drop me a comment and let me know what you'd like to see. If it exists and I haven't already blown my budget for the month, I'll give it a whirl. See you next time.